let's do more of this before I get going on my day here. It's going to take probably 20 episodes to get through this.
Thank you, General Manager Dessou.
Look at. Did you see the way? Did you see how he? Look at how he goes back and his. Watch this. I mean, watch this.
I just couldn't be happier to be here and
Yeah, yeah.
From the agenda.
All right. Well, I can't. I can't get
Here,
Oh no.
hearing none, is there a motion to approve the items contained in the consent agenda?
so moved.
Thank you, thank you, Director Bauman, and the second is with Director
Let's
Edwards.
pretend we're doing things by the book.
If there isn't a comment by any of the board members, I will ask for
Yeah, that's a consent agenda. That's nothing.
the vote. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Now we're going to move to the resolutions, and we have a lot of them today, so get ready. The first resolution for the board to consider today is Resolution 22-10-55, authorizing a contract with Mass Electric Construction Company for
Yes, we covered this on my blog. They're going to be upgrading. Yes, upgrades. They like to do upgrades. Whether they're necessary or not, nobody knows. According to them, of course, they're very necessary. I need to escape from here because I need to.
for the Ruby Junction Mainline Substation Upgrade Project. General Manager Dessou, your comments.
President Simmons, members of the board, this resolution requests board authorization for a sole source contract with Mass Electric Construction. Mass Electric is the original manufacturer of the Ruby Junction Mainline Station, which went into service back in 1986 with the opening of the East Side Max Blue Line. As such, only Mass Electric can provide the necessary components to upgrade the substation cost effectively. Under the terms of the contract, Mass Electric would upgrade, retrofit, and modernize the substation to improve safety and reliability. The resolution seeks contract authority of $1.6 million plus 10% for potential change orders for a total of $1.7
Yeah, you always add. They always give the change order. So all you got to do is ask for the money, and they hand it to you.
$6 million. Substation upgrades are included in the annual budgets for our maintenance of way. For diversity, Mass Electric has more than 1,000 employees, nearly 30% of whom identify as minority and 9% as female. I recommend your approval.
Thank you. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
So moved.
Thank you, Director Edwards. Thank you, Director Lewis, for the second. It's been moved and seconded. Are there any?
All right, we covered that. I can't find. They don't have theirs posted, and I can't find my. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's general. Okay, hold on. No. Well, hold on. Wait. Nope. 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 Where did I put that stuff, man? Where the hell? Here it is. All right. And let's see. Here it is, right here. $1,000,007, almost $2 million for the 2 million. We got 2 million. We got 2 million. All right. Where is it? Let's see. TriMet LRV, traction power substations. Convert incoming utility power to traction power. I thought it was wind. It was wind. Oh no, that's something else. Similar to a house circuit breaker, these traction power substations have large industrial high-speed breakers that protect the system from overloads. TriMet Ruby Junction went into service in 1986 with the opening of the east side due to the age of the substation and the necessity to maintain it in a state of good repair. It is now time to upgrade it. I suppose. I don't know. Mass is the original equipment manufacturer under the Mass. Well, oh, you mean they had sole source? It's a sole source. Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever. Okay. Whatever.
comments or questions before we vote? Seeing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor, please say
Boy, a lot
aye.
of discussion on this one.
Aye. Since no opposed, a motion carries.
Yeah, here's your money.
Next,
Take your money. No problem. 2 million, here you go. Take it. Next.
today we have Resolution 22-10-56, authorizing a contract with Liberty Electric Incorporated for the Yellow Line Light Rail Substation
There it is.
Feeder Breaker Retrofit Project. General Manager Dessou.
President Simmons.
Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Contract with Liberty for the managers and blah, blah, blah. TriMet's light rail station, traction power substation. Oh, this is the same thing? This is the same thing as the other one. These substations rely on large scale, exactly the same thing. The service is no longer offered by the original equipment manufacturer, OEM. They even have a fucking little abbreviation for that. To the age of yellow line equipment necessity. Well, the yellow line's not that old, is it? Who knows? Just pork barrels. They just give them away.
Simmons, members of the board again, as with the prior resolution.
Now, by the way, they always brag about, well, it costs less per passenger if we transport all these people on one single vehicle. The cost to run the light rail is less than the cost. It's a lie. It's a complete lie because of things like this. They don't factor in any of this when they calculate the cost per rider. Okay, so remember that. Because that's misinformation they put out all the time when they're pushing their light rail agenda. It's cheaper to move people this way than that way, but doesn't include any of the capital expenses related to the light rail.
This resolution also deals with the modernization of our substations that powers the MAX system. In this case, the MAX Yellow Line. It's been 18 years since the Yellow Line was completed, and the substations have reached their end-of-life cycle, requiring upgrades to maintain safety and reliability. This upgrade would cover 6 substations and 1 rail yard. As the original manufacturer no longer offers replacement parts or repair services, TriMet issued an invitation to bid, and Liberty Electric emerged as the lowest responsive and responsible bidder. The resolution seeks contract authority just over $2 million plus 15% for potential change order.
No. Okay, yeah, 2 million. So it's $2,400,000 for this. $2,400,000. So that's $4 million between the two of these projects. No problem. We got $4 million here. Take it. It's good.
The amount is included in the annual maintenance of way operating budget. Liberty Electric has 56 employees. About 20% are minorities and 12.5% are female. I recommend your approval.
Oh, by the way, the Supreme Court is taking up the affirmative action law. You know what that means, right? That law is finished. So if the Supreme Court reverses the affirmative action, all of these contracts probably cannot be based on minorities anymore. I guess that's what it would mean. Because right now they're considering all that. We're making the contract rather than low bid.
Thank you, Director and General Manager Dessou. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
So moved.
Thank you, Director Bauman. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Director Edwards. It's been moved and seconded. Anyone wish to make a comment?
What's there to say?
Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
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 Aye. Motion carries. Next, the board will consider Resolution 22-10-57, authorizing a contract with with Gillig LLC for the purchase of operator safety panels for
Oh.
TriMet's revenue service
Here
bus
we
fleet.
go.
General Manager
All right,
DeSouza.
all right. We want to hear this one. We do want to hear.
President Simmons, members of the board, this resolution is important to the safety of our operators. We request authorization for a contract with Gillig to update, retrofit, and stabilize the operator's safety panels or shields that are installed on our buses. You may recall that TriMet completed the installation of the original safety panels in 2020, and that was due to the pandemic. That was during a time we learned that the panels, which were initially intended to provide a layer of protection against assaults, could also help reduce the transmission of COVID-19.
Wait a
This
minute.
upgrade will replace the
He just said they put in the panels specifically for the transmission, and now he just said it was for the opposite reason. He just contradicted himself. Did you catch that? I did, because I'm paying attention.
existing retractable plastic panel with a larger heavy-duty version that offers even more security to operators. The new safety shield covers more area and is more substantial, thus requiring some additional stabilization work to ensure the integrity of the mounting frame in which it is installed. Although Gillig did not manufacture the safety panels, it is an authorized dealer of a company called Aero Global Shields, and there is no other bus company that is more familiar with our fleet than Gillig. Research has shown that there are no other operator safety panel systems that are compatible with those that are in use on our fleet. Therefore, this is a
Listen to this. Listen. Gillig was founded in. Oh, jeez. Oh, I have to call you back. Gillig was founded in 1890 as a carriage and wagon shop in San Francisco. 1890.
the sole source contract. The resolution requests $3.2 million to complete upgrades to 657 buses that are used for revenue service, as well as a 10% for potential change orders, which anticipate due to possible supply chain issues and challenges that we're faced with. The amount is included in the adopted capital program budget for FY23. Gillig manufactures its buses in California, where it has a workforce of just under 1,000 people, which is nearly 72% minority and 9% female. My recommendation of approval is recommended.
Thank you, General Manager DeSouza. Is there a motion to approve the
What, no
resolution?
discussion?
So moved.
Thank you, Director Bauman. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Director Lewis. It's been moved and seconded. Are there any comments?
Yes.
Director Way?
Thank you. Thank you, President Simmons. I do have a question. How would this, I will be a yes vote on this. I believe in,
By the way, the head of the safety, that guy, Andrew Guy, he said these are all going to be installed by the end of the year. Do you think that's even possible with this late in the game? They're just ordering them now. I don't think so.
operator safety. I believe that, there should be some protection and a barrier for them. But my question is more of the practicality and the usage, and also the customer, our customer experience. So if the public still needs to talk to our bus operator, needs to communicate, and if also someone has a disability, would this be an issue with our riders, or?
So the operator will be able to talk with the customer, so the shield is not going to stop that.
They're not customers, they're riders. They keep trying to pretend they're customers. This is not a store. This is not a merchant. There's no competition. They have a monopoly. You don't treat them like customers. You treat them like serfs. So stop the bullshit already. Stop lying to us.
From taking place, to have those conversations at the fare box with anyone with a disability, will be able to easily get into the bus from that standpoint. All we're doing here is extending the panel to go a little bit more forward to the windshield of the bus itself.
Yeah.
And one of the major reasons that I want to share with you is we've seen an uptick of people reaching around with coffee and other liquids and dashing it in the face of the driver while they're operating the buses. So what we want to do is bring the shield forward so that it stops that behavior from taking place. And then on the top level of the shield itself, people have reached over the top and dropped liquids down, urine. We've had feces as well.
What?
So we want.
What? We've had feces thrown at operators? I don't remember that. Do you remember that? Mr. Scanner guy? Urine? I don't remember that either. Do you? Maybe we didn't hear those on the radio. Plenty of liquids, but no shit and no piss that I remember being thrown at an operator.
Want to block that so that that doesn't take place.
Thank you. Thanks. And thank you for sharing those. Those are horrible stories. But I just wanted to make sure that, again, folks still have access to our operator if they need.
Absolutely.
Director Bauman?
It's important to protect operators, and this is, now appears to be the industry standard to have these sorts of shields. So it's important to provide this. The question that I had asked before the meeting was the shields that were installed just a couple of years ago, hundreds of them. What's going to happen to them?
That's a good question.
And thank you to Roland for telling me that the staff is researching how to repurpose those shields so that they just don't end up in the landfill. So, thank you.
Director Lewis?
I have a question on Aero Global. What is their location and what is their diversity breakdown?
I'm going to bring Jeremy Rayfield, and also why don't you come and Les, why don't you come and join us as well?
Hey, good morning. Les Spittler. I'm the Director of Procurement Supply Chain Management. Good morning, President Simmons, members of the board. Director Lewis, unfortunately, we don't know. We haven't asked the diversity of Aero Global, mainly because they're just the product manufacturer. We can get that information and follow up to you, though, if that's okay.
Why is that even important? Forget about that, okay? They're the only ones making the damn shield, so it doesn't matter. Okay, stop fixating over that. I'm tired of it.
I do not have that information either.
Do we know the location? Are they, because I don't think they're in our state.
They're not in Oregon. They're in Wisconsin.
Why does it matter? Who cares? Why do you
And
care
also,
about
I just want to say, Director Lewis, is that the installation will happen in California at the Gillick manufacturing plant, not in Wisconsin. With new buses, and then here, with our buses here, we'll do all of the installation here in Portland.
Yeah, Complete Coach Works is going to be the installer on the existing buses here in Portland, and there is some information on them in the resolution on their workforce.
diversity?
Thank you.
Gilliam. Oh. Okay, why don't
seeing
you read your
no
little
other-
packet there, you Miss Board Member? It says right here. Authorized by Aero Global, CCW has 318 employees, 64% minority. So they do meet your stupid minority guidelines.
Comments. I'll call for the vote. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? I don't think so. Okay, motion carries.
All right, I can't take it. That was there was nothing that got me worked up in these discussions. Just all routine, barely worth listening to. I was hoping there'd be a little more discussion about the barriers, but it's news to me that any piss or shit has been thrown on operators. I don't remember anything like that. I remember lots of things: water, coffee, sodas, blah, stuff like that. But I don't remember hearing of any piss or shit being thrown on operators, just to set that record straight. That doesn't mean it didn't happen. I just never heard about it. And they kept it obviously quiet because that would have made the papers.